beyond Kevin Durant's amazing scoring ability, his attention to detail, his commitment to winning, and his work ethic matches up perfectly with Chris Paul. The assignment to stop that falls on the Bulls tonight, guys. It's going to be a tough one.
And they're switching up the starting lineup tonight for the first time since the Patrick Beverley acquisition. Patrick Williams is back in the starting lineup to provide that size that it feels like at times the Bulls have been missing. They're going to need it against Ayton and company.
Well, yeah, you can't go with that small lineup against this team. It'll be a massacre because you got to match up with Kevin Durant, who is a lot bigger in person. I mean, he's a legit 7 feet tall, playing the stretch 4 small forward position.
Ayton wins the tap. You can see Durant and Ayton are just about the same size, if not maybe Durant being a slightly, I don't know, maybe a quarter-inch taller or something like that. So it is Booker, Paul, Ayton, Durant, and Josh Okogie, and Ayton gets the first 2 of the night.
And that's what the difference is right there, Kevin Durant. He has so much defense attention. He came off a down screen, and both guys went at him.
Durant is on DeRozan. Switched out is Ayton. The kick to Levine, who got Booker in the air. To DeRozan in the mid-range. Told you we got some of the best mid-range shooters in the game over the last 5 years on the floor altogether tonight.
And DeRozan has a huge lead.
Yeah, you saw that graphic in the open. I was like, wow, that's quite the disparity. Part of that is Durant being as hurt as he has been. He just came back from the knee injury. Made his debut for Phoenix on Wednesday. Here he is over Williams.
The matchup I'm really interested in seeing is Zach and Booker. I want to see if Zach's going to take that challenge and guard Booker, who's averaging over 40 points against the Bulls in the last 4 times we met them.
Coming off 51 back in November in 3 quarters. Here is DeRozan again. Durant the lob. Good job by Vucevic to break that up. Kevin Durant, 23 points, 27 minutes, 15 shots the other night. It was his first game since January the 8th when he left the game against Miami with a right knee injury. That was when he was still with Brooklyn. Booker short, Paul the offensive rebound.
Well, one of the things with Kevin Durant, he's going to probably be on a minutes restriction thing too in the second game back.
Yep.
That's probably why he's really giving the action early with Booker.
With the 3 on the side. Yeah, well, I would imagine under 30 minutes is the goal again for Monty Williams. For Durant, who was playing 36 a night with Brooklyn. DeRozan into Vucevic against Durant. Nicely done.
If they're going to switch that, you've got to look at that all night long. Kevin Durant's not a shot blocker, not a direct shot blocker. He's a help shot blocker.
Yeah. Got 57 blocks this year, but it's often to chase down and close out blocks. And that Kevin Durant bucket passes Oscar Robertson for 13th all-time on the NBA scoring charts. There's a top drive by Beverley into Durant.
Nice move by Paul Bev.
Booker, bumped by Levine, flipped it up, and draws the first Bulls foul of the game.
Well, and these 3 guys that the Suns have, you've got to get them early. You cannot allow them to come in and get into a flow in the offense. You got to pick him up early. See, right now, watch. He's just going to catch and shoot. He was already ready to shoot the ball before Patrick got out there on him. You've got to be locked in defensively and stay connected to these 3 guys. These are all future Hall of Famers who you're playing against. And Booker's the youngest of the 3.
Steve Clifford, the coach of the Hornets, the other night said they now have the #1 thing you have to win close games in the playoffs. 2 guys who can draw help without having to use the pick and roll. Like 2 guys that can create from just about anywhere on the floor in Booker and Durant.
Well, I think the biggest thing for them, their bench took a hit, so that's going to be, that's probably the biggest question mark is what is their bench going to look like when they have to utilize it?
Vucevic for 3.
Oh, bang, bang, bang.
That puts the Bulls on top for the first time. And they were the #1 bench net rating before the trade. We'll see how it affects them. This guy's been playing very well. Josh Okogie making his 7th straight start has put up really good numbers suddenly.
Well, he's a big-time defensive player.
Levine to Williams. Vucevic taps it. Beverly went to grab it against Chris Paul, his arch nemesis. Okogie takes it all the way and draws a foul.
Well, and you see that play right there. No one picked and stopped the ball. Okogie drove that ball right to the red painted area. No one stepped in. Watch this. He's going to get the ball. Right now, you should be talking. Look how far he gets before anybody decides to guard him. You got to respect him. Even with Kevin Durant out there, Booker, and Chris Paul, you got to respect Okogie because he's a very good athlete. He will dunk on you. He's very athletic.
He's averaging 16 a game over his last 7. Well, Bulls guard Alex Caruso received the NBA Cares Community Assist Award for the month of January for his ongoing work throughout the community. Continues his work with multiple youth organizations in Chicago and beyond. You can follow Bulls Community on Instagram. The other thing is there are a lot of families who will be food secure for the entirety of this calendar year because of what Alex did. So credit to Alex. I know his parents, Mike and Jackie, are very, very proud of their son. Into Vucevic against the smaller Booker. Durant came over for that help that you were talking about.
He's a good help defensive player.
Here he comes, setting up Okogie for 3. Oh, Bev knocked it into the air against Ayton. Look at Okogie. That's what you're talking about. He really hustles on defense. He stops that break.
He's a role player in Minnesota. Getting a bigger role here in Phoenix on a championship caliber team.
DeRozan, the tough fade and a
The
foul.
marvelous DeRozan. The battle of the mid-range. Mid-range monster. Here it is. Post up on Booker. Boom. And then right there, boom. Booker's like, hey, I didn't even touch him that bad. Where's the foul? There, right there. He got him with that shoulder.
High degree of difficulty for DeMar, but he puts down the deuce and makes it 7 points to start the night. Bulls back within 1.
Off to a good start. 7 points, 3 of 3.
Tough pass by Paul. Slithered through the traffic in the middle of the floor, and Okogie hits another one.
See, that's what confidence will do. When you got Hall of Fame point guard right there finding you in the corner, not afraid to throw it to you. Yep. In Minnesota, they wouldn't have passed that ball to him.
Lead short on the 3. Here comes the future Hall of Famer Paul, who lost the dribble. Durant found it, got it to Ayton, who draws a foul. Bounding his way into the paint against Vucevic. It'll be the first on Vuce and the 3rd on the Bulls. That sends DeAndre Ayton to the free throw line. 3 straight double-doubles for the former Arizona Wildcat.
Join the Bulls in BMO on March 5th for the Bulls Kid Nation game. Arrive early for an atrium party with Bulls entertainment performances, a Bend to the Bull photo opportunity, and more. For tickets and to join Bulls Kid Nation, visit bulls.com/KidNation.
Timeout call. Another free throw for Ayton coming.